Welcome to the next session, which is going to look at how to manage your time. Time is this thing that we want to be able to better manage, but I'm going to show you a couple of things that I hope are helpful. So there's 4 things we're going to talk about: planning your week ahead, how to reduce decision-making fatigue, relying on motivation or using discipline to manage your time. And then don't forget to manage your energy too. We only ever focus on time. Managing your energy is just as important. So having a weekly plan ahead, this is where you write out everything that you'd like to do in the week ahead. This makes a massive difference. You look at your schedule and you schedule in those tasks and the actions that you need to do the day before. So that's at a weekly block first. Then the day before, what you do is then review what you need to do the next day so that you're productive as soon as you wake up. You're not relying on memory. You're not relying on whether I feel like it or not. You're getting it done. Consistency, so multiple things, but maybe 2 or 3 every day, will beat intensity where you do 1,000 things in a day. Commit to being consistent. It makes a massive difference over a year. Next, look back on the week that you've just had so that you can plan what you've missed and that you can use that to go forward and anything that you need to bring forward into your schedule. But also a really useful opportunity to check your progress is in that look back. We often forget the progress we're making. So using that kind of planning ahead and looking back will make a massive difference so that you track your progress and make sure that you're keeping tasks moving forward and you're being consistent, not intense. The next is decision-making fatigue. So if you imagine, are you better able to resist chocolate at the start of the day or the end of the day? It's always at the end of the day, you're less able to resist chocolate. That's for me anyway. So your willpower is at its highest in the morning because it hasn't been tested. So you do your most important tasks, your MITs, early in the morning where possible. Over the day, your willpower gets depleted or lessened. So don't make or leave important decisions too late. So again, make them early in the day, make the tasks easy to do in the morning so that you're productive and you don't have to rely on willpower. I used to want to be a motivational speaker. Now I think I want to be a disciplined speaker. Discipline is doing things that need to be done whether you feel like it or not. Motivation is feeling like you want to do what you have to do. And sometimes what you need to do is just do the work. You make it consistent, you do the work, you get it done. And so you focus on being disciplined rather than motivated. It's not always going to be the work that you want to do. We think business is this exciting thing, always exciting. It's not. Sometimes you have to knuckle down and do the work. So just make peace with that. It's an illusion to think otherwise. You can eventually, over time, focus on where you have fun and you're highly skilled and you can do that work consistently. But in the short term, you will have parts of your role, parts of your job, parts of your business you don't always want to do. You have to be disciplined with those because they have to get done for your business to be able to succeed. The next is managing your energy as well. So there'll be times when your energy is high. Let's say it's a 9 or a 10 out of 10. And there'll be times when it's about a 3 out of 10. When it's a 3 out of 10, be kind to yourself. Don Miguel Ruiz, in his book, The 4 Agreements, talks about an agreement, which is always do your best. Some days it's a 10 out of 10. Some days it's a 3 out of 10. Be kind to yourself when it's a 3 and appreciate when it's a 10. Commit to doing your best, whatever that is for that day. If you need to recover, like you're a 3 out of 10, let's say, focus on recovery. You're training like an athlete. You're not overworked. You're under recovered. So you need to focus on recovery and allow yourself that chance to build back up. So at the end of this section on managing your time, what will you do? I have a resources document where you can plan and execute everything that you've learned here, but we focused on 4 things: having a weekly plan ahead and using that also to track your progress, decision-making fatigue, how to reduce that by scheduling things earlier in the day so you don't have to rely on willpower. Focus on discipline, not motivation. Whether you feel like it or not shouldn't matter. You just are disciplined to get the work done that needs to be done. And then making sure to focus on managing your energy, not just your time. Hopefully helpful. See you in the next lesson.